So today is Haryali Teej. All the Brajwasi is getting so much pleasure. So who gets the so much pleasure in the rainy seasons? Medak, the frog. When it's raining, so the frog jumps so much high. All the potholes filled up with waters, and that frog comes into that water. He jumps and he enjoys so much. And the whole night they used to make a sound tan 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 tan. We have seen this in Bengal also. When this frog is doing so what he is doing actually, he is calling his death. Or who is his death? His snakes. And his snakes comes and catch him. Now in the Braj there is a little drizzling, all heart filled up with joy. The farmers, they used to say that we will rope the grains in a very right time, and all the trees who became dry, so when the rainy season comes, they become all green. So that's why its name become Haryali Teej. Haryali means greenery everywhere. And the earth became so much cold. There is beautiful grass everywhere, is beautiful greenery. Of grass in the ground and growing so much earth. So you will see in the other time it's not growing so much, and in the rainy season it's grow up very speedily, and within few days it becomes a big grass there. And the farmers plow their fields, they rope the seeds, and they all are feeling so much joy. That's why its name becomes Haryali Teej in the Braj. So this is the starting of rainy season. There is a specialty of Braj. When the rainy season starts, when Vaishak gone and the Shravan months start, when Vaishak ends and Shravan months start, so according to Chandragana, so Bengal, they are doing the Gana according to the Surya. So here the month is started Purnima. Here month started from Purnima. So people start their months from the Chandrama. That is why there is a little bit difference in calculation. So there is in the East Bengal there is kind of Saur Garna, and here we are taking the Garna according to Chand Garna. So in the North India, so if you see their months calendar, so the date is start from. So there is a little difference. Date is start from. So that's why in the North India and East India, means Bengal or North India, there is a little bit difference in the timing of calculation of Delhi and Bengal, according to the according to the Saur Gana, Surya Gana calculation, and according to the Chandra Gana. moon calculation and sun calculation. So now we are not going to cut off for calculation. You just understand a little bit. There is a little bit difference between the calculations according to the Surya and according to the Chandra. That is the difference only. So here in the North India, people are calculating according to the activity of Chandrama, and in the West Bengal, the East India, they are calculating according to the Surya. That is the difference. So in this Shravan month, which is called the rainy season, so Chaturmas started from after Guru Purnima. Chaturmas started from Shravan. When Shravan starts, there are all the married girls of Braj. They used to come from their husband's house to their parents' house. So they used to live at least 4 months. So if they are not able to live in their parents' house 4 months, so maybe 1 month, Sawan and Bhadon, 2 months they stays here in their parents' house. The parents will not leave their child. So there is so much rainy in the Bengal. So the clothes are not drying. All the clothes are wet. Oh, can you do one? It's okay. So Radhaji with their friends in the Braj, Radhaji with their Sakhis, they are swimming on the swing, swinging on the swing, and actually in the Braj, not only one day. So the Jhulan Utsav in Braj is started for 4 months. At the time of Krishna Leela, this Leela goes on 4 months. This is the festival of Braj. And the Shravan month is going on here in this month. So there is a great festival happens in the Braj. There is a drizzling everywhere. All used to come out from the house because their body is so much heat in the summer time. So now they are going to out for taking bath. I have seen our Sheshai Prabhu. From toe to head, they used to put on the multani mitti. It's a kind of soil which we used to put on our body. Our Mangal Maharaj, at the time of summer, in the Vaishakh or Jeth, they used to put on so much clay on their body, which is called multani mitti in Hindi. So when the rainy season starts, so everybody goes on their roof and they take bath, take shower in the drizzling, in the raining. So what I was telling you about the Braj, all the ladies who got married in the Braj, so they used to come in their parental house. At least 1 month they used to stay with their parents. So if it is not possible for them for staying for 4 months, so at least 1 month they used to stay in the Braj, their parental house, and staying with their parents. They used to meet with their all the friends. They used to make so much festivals here. So in this context, Gurudev used to say, all the married girls came from Braj, but Radhaji haven't come yet. And Radhaji is looking for his father, his brother, that when he will come. put down that side.
आपके बिहार से भाई हो आपका कोई ग्रुप आएगा.
So Radhaji was waiting from her parental house. Somebody will come, maybe his father or his brother. So Radhaji was eagerly waiting that when his brother Shri Ram will come. Srimati Radhika, she was staying in the Javat because she got married in Javat. She was waiting there. So sometime Radhaji used to go on the roof of the house and she was waiting of his brother, of her brother, that when he will come, and he is waiting on the and she is watching the roads, that when he is coming, when he will come. So when any vendor is going here and there, so okay, so any vendor is going here and there, so Radhaji used to stop that vendor and used to say, hey bhai, if you are going to Varsana, please ask to my father and my brother Shridama that when he will come, because Srimati Radhika, she has packed everything in her house. Now she is ready to move, but there is there is no, his brother and his father haven't come. So now she is watching the road that when my brother Shridam will come. So what happened? Now what she see when she was watching so far on the road, and Radhika Rani was crying so much, and what she saw, after 3-4 days Shridam is coming on that road where she was waiting. So she saw the Shridam brother. When she saw her brother Shridam, and she started jumping on the road. So Shridam also has so much luggage on his head, on his hand. So he was walking from so long. So still he was not feeling so much heavy weight. But when he was coming towards the gate of the Jatila Kutila in the Barsana Javat, so what he saw, when he entered into the room, entered into the house, so he was feeling so much weight, and he said, "Oh, I am so much tired." And when Radhaji saw his brother, she came down from the roof and she came to his brother Shridam, and Jatila Kutila was also sitting there, and she said, "Oh brother, oh bhaiya," and she gone to Shridam, and she hugged to Shridam very tightly. Gurudev used to say, so this is the beautiful meeting of brother and sister. So they are hugging each other so tightly and started crying. Radhaji crying and Shridam also crying. Both are crying very heavily. Radhaji said, "Oh brother, why you have so late? I was waiting for you so long, for many days, but still you haven't come." And Shridam was unable to speak. He was crying. So Shridam said, "Oh my dear sister, I wanted to come, but there was little bit work I had there, so that was I was unable to come to join you." So in this way, Shridam and Radhaji, they enter into the Javat. So I have already told you that Radhaji have packed everything already. So her luggage was packed already, because she was so much eager to go to her parental house. Now Shridam, he went to Jatila Kutila. He did Dandavat Pranam to them. So he did all the official treatments what our brother used to do with their sister's house. So Shridam, with the very sweet words, he make the happy Jatila Kutila. he gave so many presents to Jatila Kutila, so that's why Jatila Kutila, they became so much happy, and giving the permission to Radhaji to move to your house. So if you want to make someone happy, so what you have to do, you have to give some offering to him, then person will become happy. And second thing, this is the rituals of the bridge that you cannot deny. Is still, when somebody offers something to someone, so that person becomes so much happy, their heart becomes so much happy. So Jatila Kutila said, yes, 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 all the Braj gopis, all the Braj girls, they are waiting for your sister, you go, you go. So in this way Shridam carried her sister Radhaji, so they are going together to Barsana. So Shridam carrying all the luggage of Radhaji on his head. So at the time, all the villagers, they used to walk on foot for 8 miles, 10 miles. They were so much powerful that they can walk by foot. So the person who are living in the cities, they cannot walk. They cannot walk on foot. They need rickshaw, they need bikes. But the Braj people, they are so much powerful that they can move from one village to another village barefoot. So one village to another village, there is so much kilometer, but still they can walk on foot. In the Bengal, the people used to say, before 2 years ago, when I used to go for rice bagging with my Tridandi Maharaj, so now there's a beautiful way everywhere, but at the time the place was isolated, there was so much greenery, and if you ask to someone that where is that place, so the people will used to say, oh, you have seen that tree, you go that tree, and after that tree take right. So in this way people used to tell the way. I knew everything. People used to make us so much fool that you go here and there. Now everything is well arranged nowadays. You can search everything on Google Map. Everything is going on. You have many kinds of things available, like rickshaws, scooty, bikes, buses. So we used to walk barefoot we used to walk on foot. Now, and those days it was really hard to go from here to one place to another place. So that was the ritual also, Braj also. So there is so much distance between Javat and Barsana. So Radhaji was coming with his brother, and there were so many kinds of feelings coming each other's heart, and they were talking each other so much. How Radhaji was going with his brother Shridam, and how many kinds of feelings is coming in their hearts. So in this way, from Javat to Barsana they were going. So Vrishabhanu Maharaj, he was standing on the top, and they were waiting for her daughter, that when her daughter will come. And what he saw, that her daughter Shrimati Radhika was coming, whose lotus feet are worshipping by the big devtas, big Brahma and other devtas. Ananta Koti Vishnu Loka Namra Padma Jarchite Tada Pada, like this. kada karishyasi maham kripa kataksha bhajanam.
राम जी चरण कमल कितनी
So Radha ji's feet are so soft.
ब्रज के लोग या उस समय ये जूता चप्पल आदि पहनते
So at that time the Braj peoples, they didn't used to wear slippers. They used to go here and there by barefoot.
आप तो समझ क्या है
In the Krishna Lila, we have also have heard when Krishna used to go for cow grazing, cow herding, he never put on any kinds of slippers. He used to go barefoot.
अनुमान लगाइए
So just assume that how Shrimati Radhika, who is so soft, whose feet is so soft, that how she was walking on that road, on that.
श्रीमती राधिका कैसे
So that Shrimati Radhika Rani, she is so soft that she is coming barefoot. And Vishwanu Maharaj, he was waiting on the roof.
देखा
When he saw her daughter is coming, her ladli Shrimati Radhika is coming, so Vishwanu, what he did, very fast, he came down from the roof. So whenever we used to take the darshan to Sriji, it is actually not the birthplace of Radharani. Many people think that Barsana temple on the mountain is the birthplace of Radharani. No, actually it is not the birthplace. Actually Radhika Rani's birthplace is down. So many people used to come from so many far away. They used to get on the mountain and thinks that this is the birthplace of Radhika Rani. No, actually this is not the birthplace of Radhika Rani. That was the meeting place or playing place of the Radhika Rani. Actually the Radha Rani's birthplace is downside. On the left side when you go onto the temple, so there is a temple, that is the birthplace of Radhika Rani. Vishwanu Maharaj is there, Shridham Bhaiya is there, that is the birthplace of Radhika Rani. And even people doesn't take the darshan of there, the birthplace of there. If you ask to some people, where are you going? So everybody used to say, oh, I am going to Varsana, of the birthplace of Radhika Rani. No, actually that is not the birthplace of Radhika Rani. So that's why it is said that if you are going somewhere or any pilgrimage, so you should go with the Sant. So if you are going Barsana, so you should take the first darshan of the birthplace of Shrimati Radhika Rani. Then you should go mountain upside and take the playing place of take the darshan of playing place of Radhika Rani. So Vishwanu Maharaj, what he saw, that her daughter coming, and he went out, he came down from the roof and he opened the door and he started walking towards her daughter. And when Radhika Rani saw her father Vishwanu Maharaj, she said, Pitaji, Pitaji, Pitaji. And here Vishwanu is saying, Beti, Beti, Beti. And both they were going towards each other, and Radhika Rani came on the shoulder of Vishwanu Maharaj and they both started crying. And Radhika Rani said, Pitaji, why you have said Shridham so late? I was waiting for so many days. And Radhika Rani started crying. She started crying, and Vishwanu Maharaj was so much emotional that he was not able to see, he was not able to speak even a single word, because his heart was melted. He started crying. That's why our Rup Goswami Pad, he has written, Vishwanu Dadi Navishashi Leke Lalita Sakhi Guradamita Vishakhe. So Vishwanu Maharaj heart is like a ocean of yogurt, and Radhika Rani is just like a butter. When Radhika Rani hugged Vishwanu Maharaj, and Vishwanu Maharaj heart so much melted. Who can describe this? And Vishwanu Maharaj started crying. The tears was falling down from his eyes, because after so many sufferings so after so long, Vishwanu Maharaj told and given the sympathy to Radhika Rani. Radhike, I am telling to Sridham that hey Sridham, stop every work and just go to Varsana, my daughter, go to Javat, my daughter Radhika must be waiting for you. You go and brought her from their house. But Sridham was saying, no, I have to do this work and that work. That was he was unable to go there, and it happens sometimes. Bhaktivedanta Shri Madhav Maharaj ki jai. So it happens that when you have to go to your sister's house, so maybe you have some works to do. So when Vishwanu Maharaj and Radhika was meeting, so that was a immense feeling that was that who can describe. And then after that meeting with Vishwanu Maharaj, Radhika Rani met with Kirtika Maharani, and after that Srimati Radhika, she met with her all friends, all the Sakhis, Lalita, Vishakha and other Sakhis who were so much eager to meet with Radhika Rani, who were waiting so much eagerly for Radhika Rani. So Radhika Rani met with all the Sakhis. So meeting all the Sakhis, it is incredible how we can describe. And after that Srimati Radhika, all the Sakhis, they maintain the swing for Radhika Rani. There is one thing, there is the Jhulan Mahotsav is so much famous in the Vraj, and Gurudev used to say that nature, the land of the motherland is also decorated so beautifully. That's why the nature decorated herself so beautifully with so much greenery. There are beautiful flowers, blossoms, Malati, Madhavi, and the seasonal flowers they used to blossoms. And there is no season of that flower, they also blossoms very nicely, and all around there is a beautiful fragrances coming out, and there is a beautiful breeze is going on, flowing, and there is a black clouds in the sky, and little bit bijli, the shine in the clouds are blinking, and there is a little bit drizzling is happening, and at that time the Radhaji is sitting on the swing with their friends, and there is a beautiful joy at that time. And the Jhulan Leela is incredible Leela. That's why our Vishwanath Chakravarti said so Radha Krishna Ras Leela. So these all kinds of things, that Jhulan festival and this Jhulan Katha is also in Ras Leela. This is also in the Ras Leela. So Krishna is Rasa Swarup, he is relishing all kinds of these rases. So being a Rasa Swarup, he is relishing his Haladini Shakti Srimati Radhika. In the Bhakti Rasama Sindhu, in the first slok, Srila Rupa Goswami Pad, in the Mangalacharan, how beautiful he has described about Krishna, that he is a Rasa Madhurya. How Rasa Madhurya is described about Krishna by Srila Rupa Goswami Pad. Same Srimati Radhika, when she was there and there was a little drizzling, and she is putting on so beautiful clothes. So there is nothing kinds of calm is there. Everywhere is love. especially our Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad in Shri Krishna Bhavnamritam Kavi Karnapur, he has described in his Granth so beautifully. Anand Vrindavan Champu, he is described so beautifully, and there are many kinds of Granths. The transcendental, beautiful poets, they have described these all things, that how beautifully they have decorated themselves, how beautifully they have dressed up themselves, just like Gurudev used to describe, just like a beautiful blossoms lotus you take, and there is a reddish aura is there, and if you put on a beautiful transparent cloths on that flower, so a little water you put on there, so the beautifulness of that blossoms flower, the lotus flower, will come out from that cloth, the transparent cloths. So in this way Radhika Rani is so beautiful, and when she is putting on the beautiful dress, so the aura of her body is coming out and she is looking so beautiful. And Lalita and Vishakha and other Sakhis, they all are the Kaya view of Shrimati Radhika Rani. So Radhika Rani is completely able to give the pleasure to Shri Krishna, but still she is thinking that I will give more pleasure to Krishna, but still that's why she has manifested all the Sakhis. They are not different from Radhika Rani. So Radhika Rani is only one and only able to give all the pleasure to Shri Krishna, but still she has manifested so many forms. So that's why Radhika Rani and other she has manifested. Just like people used to celebrate the Giriraj Govardhan festival. So at that day when we offer Thakurji, we used to offer every day, but in the special day which is called the festival, Tyohar. So Giriraj Govardhan festivals. So when you offer the same food, but when you take that food in a special day or the auspicious day, so you will realize a different taste in that day. So what's my mean to say actually? Radha Randar Gopiya Tapt Kanchan Gaurangi Avashla Rup Goswami Pad, he has described so beautifully. Sometimes I used to tell one story. When Krishna played the flute, all the gopis assembled. All the gopis, they got this kinds of ego. I am the topmost beautiful. All the gopis, they have dressed up so nice, and all the gopis dressed up only one dress. If somebody is maybe green, maybe yellow, so all the gopis has put on same dress, same color dress, and everybody is thinking that I am the topmost beautiful, and Krishna said, I will decide that who is topmost beautiful, because there is my arms. It is just like a kasoti. What is kasoti? When the jewelers, goldsmith, they used to make and judge that how much pure gold is there. So when he touched that black stone, so after that they judge that how much pure gold is there. In the same way Krishna is saying that my arms is just like a kasoti, that is black stone, who checks the gold, purity of gold. So in this way Krishna said, I will check from my arms. So in this way Krishna, he lifted every Sakhi one by one on his arms, and then Krishna decided, amongst all the Sakhi, Srimati Radhika is topmost. She is topmost beautiful. So in this way there are many kinds of leelas. What can I describe? What do I leave? So our Rup Goswami Pad, he has described more many leelas. So what's my mean to say? When that time drizzling happening, and in the black clouds there is a beautiful electric. In the black cloud there was a shine was blinking, and drizzling was happening. And at that time they were swinging. So beautiful, beautiful environment was there. That was a beautiful atmosphere. There is a beautiful famous kirtan in Braj. Radhe Jhulan Padharo Gir Aaye Badra. This is a famous kirtan of Braj. The people used to sing this kirtan. So there is a very fat Mataji. So she has a beautiful tone. So she is in Vrindavan behind the Rup Sanatan temple. So she used to sing. So when at the Gurudev time, so Gurudev used to sing this bhajan from her mouth. She lives in Dangali. Maybe she passed away. So she used to sing this kinds of kirtan, Radhe Jhulan Padharo Girai Badra, or Jhula Jhule Radha Rani Vrindavan mein. So I would like to glorify more, but which actually Maharaji will speak to also. So especially tomorrow is Haryali Teej. So everybody will be tomorrow, no? Yeah. Tomorrow, na? Oh Ramananda, please do the kirtan. Radhe Jhulan Padharo Girai Badra. I will say katha later. You just come and kirtan. Everybody has to dance at their homes who are listening here. Okay, so you have to dance on this kirtan, Radhe Jhulan Padharo Girai Badra. Now I am making a live video. The Prabhuji is going to sing.
Radhe Jhulan Padharo Jug Aaye Radhe Radhe Jhulan Padharo Jug Aaye
Hare Krishna. Can you go to the Hindi page? You can hear this kirtan there. I am going to stop here. Is it okay if I stop here? Kirtan. Let them do the Kirtan. Kirtan is most important.
आपको लाइफ पर होते जा रहे हैं।
अभी वो कर रहा हूँ। जय हो, जय जयकार हो. Done. Okay, now the kirtan is finished. Okay, Hare Krishna. See you tomorrow in the morning after Hare Katha. Hare Krishna.